Want to collect some ideas?
Part of it too. It's just that,
yes.
Let's say.
Let's collect some ideas.
Under probably Bert get the same problem because I teach you the same way that I would.
And go straight to the metrics and ignore the most obvious things. She's sweating profusely, but it's hard to read. It's fine.
Let's say we got a
totally. Exactly.
You're physical learner.
Tell me name again.
You're not going to be able to learn.
Lily, okay, let's hear some ideas. Lily, what is your vote? Let's come back together just for the last couple minutes, friends. Then we'll kick you out of here. I promise.
Yeah.
Let's hear from Lily. Go ahead. Ernie's the better student. Bert is cheating. Lily, you are fired. Ding. Thank you for playing. No, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. You said Ernie's the better student.
Bert is cheating. Almost nobody. Well.
Go ahead.
No mode.
No mode. Okay, so the mode we can put. I'll put mode here, and I'll put NA for not applicable. Love it. Go for it, my friend.
Average is the same.
The average is what is the average?
81.
Okay, the average. I'm gonna call it X bar just to make it fit better. X bar 81 is the same for both of them. I heard as I walked out of the room, somebody said they both have 405 points. Is that you, Trinity? They both have 405 points. They both earned 405 over 5 assessments, which makes them both have an average of 81. Go ahead, Lily, keep going.
Median, Bert has 82, Ernie has 81.
Arguably the same, huh?
So arguably the same, or Bert is better.
By a point.
I went with Ernie has more over 80.
Oh, percentiles. Good. Very good, very good, very good. So you've
Bert must be cheating.
up to the Bert must be cheating part. I love what you're going with. Because what you did was you established a marker. You said, I'm going to make 80 be a marker, and I'm going to keep track of that above and below that marker. Somewhat arbitrary, but probably rooted somehow in what you believe a student who's mastering concepts should master them. So Bert consistently scores over, or excuse me, Ernie scores more over 80 than Bert would. I like that. That's good. So let's put that down as a Ernie if we go from 0 to 100. I like that. 80 more Ernie than Bert. Be a fun name for a punk band. More Ernie than Bert. That's good. That's good. Good. Let's have some other ideas. Thank you, Lily. That was perfect. Except for the part about Bert cheating, which you can't prove.
Do you want me to?
And his parents would definitely sue you if you tried to say that. Joanne, go ahead.
Well, I got all the average and everything, the median, but I ended up just dropping the lowest 2 test scores.
So dropping Ernie's lowest and Bert's lowest?
Yeah, and then did an average.
And what did you, so if we drop the low average, what did you get?
I got 82 for Ernie and 92 for Bert.
Look at that. That's very interesting. Nobody's ever tried that before. What if we drop the highest 2 scores?
94.
Drop high X bar. Let's calculate that as well. Oh, this is good, Joanne. What a can of worms you've opened up. Let's calculate the averages if you drop the 100 from Bert and the 83 from Ernie. What do we get then? I got a feel. My gut is telling me that the result is going to flip-flop from the drop to low. Let's see if my gut is metric correct and it's not just the desire to have lunch. Jason, go ahead. Jason.
Yeah.
Jason, go ahead, my friend.
I just dropped the lowest score, like my math 111 teacher did.
How about instead of dropping the lowest score, I let you make the lowest score up?
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Mathematically, that's better. Hint.
And then, so, where was it? Bert had 434, Ernie had 326, just by dropping the lowest, and then I put it on a scale of 500.
Oh, good. So out of a perfect 500, yeah. it's gonna mirror this, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It's gonna mirror this just as a percentage. Oh, I like that very much. Joanne, did you recalculate these? No? Did anybody recalculate these? Drop the highs? Everybody just waits around. Somebody's doing it.
86.5,
Lily, if you don't mind, go ahead. Go ahead.
80.5, 76.25.
Good. So my gut was correct, not as extreme as this, but my gut was correct in that when you take away the low scores, Bert is helped. When you take away the high scores, Ernie is helped. That's because Bert had an extraordinarily low score, pulling his average down. If you take that away, it's going to help his average. It's going to hurt Ernie though. Trinity, go.
Why do you have to go any further than they just have the same amount of
I'm not saying you do, except that I told you to pick your favorite student and tell me why. So what you guys have told me right now is they're the same. We're not quite done with that yet. Can I throw one more wrench in the works? One more wrench in the works? Yes. What you should do statistically is not do either of these things in isolation. You should trim the mean by taking the high and low away. Yeah, you should do the trimmed mean. And I know students hate this. Hey, Jason, I know. We don't want to do that. We want to throw just the low off, right? Statistically, you should throw the lows matched with the highs off. And if you do that, what do you get? If I toss 79 and 83, that's still going to be an 81 for Ernie. If I throw the 61 and the 100,
81.33.
that's going to be damn close. 81. Look at that. So, I think Trinity's question is going to take us into next week.
Cool.
Say it again.
Why do you have to go any further than they have the same amount of points to adjust it?
Why do you have... Well, this is funny, because the tide has changed in this room. When I walked out of the room to get a drink of water and eat my banana and wash my hands, people were saying, oh, Ernie's a better student, Ernie's a better student, Ernie's a better student, and Bert's cheating. My, how the tide has changed. Now they're the same. So why did you keep saying Ernie's the better student, Ernie's the better student?
Because on average.
Consistent, Andrea, consistent, Silviano, consistent. How do you measure consistency?
Does that even matter, by the way?
Does it even matter? I don't know. What do you think?
No.
Doesn't matter. How about in general in the world does it matter?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying for these students it doesn't matter. For these two guys it doesn't matter, but maybe in a more broad sense it does.
But if the numbers come out as close to the same,
So then it really does.
So what if I asked you to measure their consistency with a number? Not right now, we have 1 minute. We'll do it on Monday. Let's just pause. Let's pick it up on Monday, shall we?
Yes.
Let's pick up the study of consistency on Monday. Love it. You guys are great. What's with this drop in the low? Thank you, Joanne. That was fantastic.